Thank you, Mr. Williams, and thank you everyone for joining us on this special NEOC briefing today, November the 21st. My task today is to bring a level of calm to ensure that there is no need for panic or any need for anyone to go into any chaotic situation. Let me just brief you on the corridor of containment with reference to the announcement made by the CMO, the Chief Medical Officer. Now, what do I mean by the corridor of containment? So, COVID-19 case number 20 would have completed the online travel form at knatravelform.kn, submitted a negative PCR test. The application was then reviewed and approved. As you can see the image of the approval letter on the screen. The letter of approval was then issued. The case number 20 would have then boarded an aircraft in the USA, traveled to Antigua, and then onward onto St. Kitts. On arrival in St. Kitts, case number 20 would have disembarked the aircraft and proceeded to the welcome area. From the welcome area, he would have then proceeded to the health screening, whereby all the screening process would have been done by the health. Once the health would have cleared case number 20, then case number 20 would have proceeded to immigration, whereby immigration would have given the clearance and then proceeded on to customs. At customs, case number 20 would have then been cleared and then proceeded onwards to dispatch. At the dispatch, after exiting customs, case number 20 would have then been dispatched via a COVID-19 certified taxi to the place of abode, whereby case number 20 would have been confined for the past few days since his arrival. I want to ensure the general public that all COVID-19 protocols were observed and followed by all agencies and persons involved in this corridor of containment. I want to take this opportunity to appeal for calm. We have been preparing you with this information that once our borders open, persons were returning to the Federation, the virus will be coming. Again, we want to urge you to continue to practice the non-pharmaceutical measures of wearing a face mask, hand hygiene, and social and physical distancing. At this point in time, I am appealing to everyone to avoid mass gathering, mass crowds, or potential super spreader events. You would have listened to the passionate appeal and the passionate message that was shared by the Chief of Staff, the Medical Chief of Staff, Dr. Cameron Wilkinson, as to the length and breadth that we have taken together in the all-of-society approach to prepare you for this moment and onward. This doesn't mean that the country is going to be shut down. This doesn't mean that we have to stop. It only means that you have to heighten your level of alert. I want to take this opportunity to express the gratitude on behalf of the National COVID-19 Task Force, on behalf of the government, and I think also the residents and citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis, to our citizens that have been vigilant and were able to provide us with the information that would have enabled us to apprehend the individual that would have entered the country illegally. I think it's a commendable act that would have occurred, and I want to thank all the security forces and all the agencies involved in doing so. We will now await your questions, and we will be happy to answer them. Thank you, Mr. Williams.